Welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Andrea Jackson. In today's KSA Cares, we are talking to an organization that is 114 years old, and we are talking about their focus on awareness when it comes to breast cancer and domestic violence. Here to talk about it is the leader of the Female Auxiliary of the Prince Hall Shriners, the 50th Imperial Commandress, and author of You Deserve Life, Dr. Karen Wright-Chisolm. Dr. Chisholm, thanks so much for joining us.
Morning. Thanks for having me.
So, for those who do not know, what is a daughter?
Daughter is a woman that is a member of the Imperial Court who are, they may be the wife, the mother, the daughter, or the sister of a Prince Hall Shriner. We have a part in this organization as being, having that family bond, having those family ties. And we are a charitable, benevolent organization. We consist of about 10,000 of us across the United States.
So, why is raising breast cancer awareness so important to your organization?
It's important to our organization because we focus on um, breast cancer awareness. We focus on these initiatives that impact women. And because of that, we want to make sure that that focus is there, that daughters, not only daughters, but women across this domain understand that they need to be checked. They need to check their family history to make sure if any of these um, things fall in their family, at least they're aware of it and have the education to know about it and can do something to get help to try to curb it and cut out breast cancer.
Yeah,
So it's
communication is so key, isn't it?
very much, very much. So we can't, if we don't know, we can't do anything about it. So
What
we
is your
try to.
group planning to do for those dealing with a breast cancer diagnosis?
What we do, we try to educate them. We have workshops, we have screenings, we do whatever we can to make sure that daughters know about what's out there, the resources that they can get help if they need it, and to make them aware of things that are out there that can help them.
We know early detection is crucial. Why is it so important to dispel myths and empower women through your education programs?
It's important because myths are changing so much as this world changes. Years ago, we used to be told you need to get your mammograms at age 55 and you need to make sure that you do that. But I'm finding out now that that doesn't make a difference. Early detection, it does not matter what age you are right now. You need to make sure that you have that check. I had a niece that actually died early at 31 of breast
Oh
cancer.
my
And I'm like,
gosh.
where did that come from? Because we're waiting until 50, but 50 might not be the age to go and get a check. So we need to make sure that they understand that it's crucial that we check it as early as possible.
And that is a terrific point because we're seeing more and more research now pointing to younger people who are dealing with cancer diagnosis. That's a great message to send. Dr. Chisholm, the daughters are not stopping there because you are also bringing awareness to something that falls under the radar, domestic violence. What are the daughters doing about this?
Same, pretty much the same thing. I am a 27-year, I like to say, survivor of domestic violence. I actually experienced it about 27 years ago. And I know how critically important it is that we tell our stories to make sure that we help others to heal. We have to share our stories. We have to tell about our experiences. And we need to make sure that daughters know that domestic violence could happen to anyone because you don't necessarily look like what you've been through. And if you look at me, you would not be able to tell that I was a victim, but now a survivor of domestic violence. I want to make sure that daughters know that there is help out there, that we have to understand that regardless of who you are, no one deserves to take your life away from you because I've seen domestic violence turn into life situations where people have been killed as a result of it. And my story to them is that God made each of us. No one deserves to take that life away from you. So there is help out there, and we encourage it to make sure that they know that there are other daughters, other sisters, other women out there that you can come and talk to, and we can help you to get the resources and the help that you need to pull you away from those situations that are not good for your life.
Well, your power and strength comes through the screen. I'm sure in person, I think it's an important message from somebody that has that kind of awareness. What are some of the key warning signs that someone may be experiencing domestic abuse?
A lot of times, if we see people kind of shy away from being around other people, sometimes it is because they are intimidated at home. Um, they're being excluded from their friends, from their families. They do not want to be around for long periods of time. If you try to reach out to them and they're not answering you, those are signs that you need to make sure that you check to make sure that they're not being abused at home. Certain questions that you ask them, if you try to get them out and they don't want to indulge in group communications or, just going out. And if you see signs that there's suppression within them, a lot of times, I'm trying to think back when I didn't want people to know what I was going through. I kind of kept to myself a lot. And sometimes, not thinking that people would understand what I was going through, I shied away.
Thank you so much for sharing your story and your insight. For more information on the daughter's plans to raise breast cancer and domestic violence awareness, head to their website, doipha.org. We'll have all this on our website as well.